Hola. ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está el banco? Whatever. Okay, I can't speak any Spanish, so hope I've seen already that many of you, maybe not here, but in Spain don't speak English, so might be that I can speak whatever I want. But anyway, I'm Kaarel. Some people think that I'm from Krypton because they pronounce my name as Kaarel, Superman, but actually I'm from Estonia. So today I'm here because I'm talking about a little bit about WordPress, but more about the crisis that came in the beginning of 2008. Estonia went into economic crisis and my company went into way bottom. So to understand what kind of crisis it was or how bad it was, I can tell you a bit about, I can tell you two stories about the fridge. You know, fridge where you keep the food. One day, my fridge was empty. I have 2 kids and a beautiful wife, and there was no money. There was no money to buy any food, to buy any stuff. So I was waiting for somebody to pay the invoice. There was actually one invoice that was left to be paid. No other invoices for the future. So there it was. The empty fridge, me, kids, my wife, and the happy moment, the money arrived on our bank account. So yeah, we could go and just shop and buy some food, kids get ice cream. While also my mother lived with us, so she was unemployed, so she was happy. She didn't get a pack of cigarettes because she was a smoker. So everybody was happy, and so I thought, no, I will only transfer the money to another account so I can take it out from the bank and go to buy food. So everybody was happy, my wife was preparing the list, so everything that we can go and get. And so 15 minutes later, it suddenly attacked me that I had transferred the money to the account that was blocked. The account was blocked and I couldn't get the money. So I quickly saw the faces change. My mother was like, the happy face turned into a sad face. My wife said, what the fuck? Well, and then my head was also, what the fuck? So I quickly thought, okay, I can fix it. I'm going to the bank and so I went to the bank, they said, no, you can't take it. And there it was. The empty fridge, unhappy faces, and no money coming in, no money at all. This was one day. A few months later, I don't even remember actually how we managed to get through that 2 months later. Or 2 months later, the other fridge story. We were living in a really small apartment. Kids and I also have a dog, and it was late at night. We had this awful fridge that was going in every 15 minutes. It made this engine turned on and it made ugly noises so that it's so annoying. The kids are sleeping. It should be more quiet. And we were suddenly thinking that, but why? Why does this fridge work at all? Why don't we just unplug it because it's empty? And we said, oh, it's so funny actually, that we just suffer this noise all the time and we actually don't have to. Anyway, it's empty, so we were laughing and we unplugged it and it was silent and we got each other. Anyway, this was just a bit about how bad the crisis was for us. So, but let me start from the beginning. Before, I was doing this guest houses business. I was in tourist business, and I thought that okay, when my kids, I had first, my wife was pregnant, and I thought that I should follow my heart, and this guest house business, and this business is not for a family guy. I should do something more that will suit this lifestyle. So I started my internet business, parenting website, and I invested a lot of money in it. I sold the guest houses, I invested everything in it, and it was just the time before the economic crisis came. So I invested everything, and I had lots of employees who were developing website, creating contents and so on. And then the crisis came, and it quickly went into a huge minus. So I thought that one day when I was in the office, my kid came in after 5 from the kindergarten, and I told him, okay, we're going home now, like in 15 minutes or so, but wait a little. I'll just quickly finish my things because I had to let go all the employees. I was doing most of that myself, and my wife was also helping me. So a few hours later, I tell my kid again that okay, we're going home just in a second, wait a little. Until it's like 10 o'clock, and I say, okay, now we're going home, but we quickly need to pass through the post office to bring some stuff away. Stuff into the post office, and when we were driving home, my kid was crying in the backseat, and this was the parenting lifestyle, the family lifestyle that I actually didn't want. And so we decided that we need to change. We need to change something, and we decided that anyway, we don't have any money anymore to pay for the rent or to pay for anything at all. So we just take the deposit money and leave it for the last month. We sell everything. We sold our TVs, stuff, and we decided that we'll go to some warmer place because Estonia is quite cold. It's like right now there's lots of ice and snow. Not like here, beautiful weather. But so we decided we will go to some place warm where I could work, still do the stuff in the internet, but I will go. Anyway, later we were in Malaysia. We managed to get a chance where I could just be in some office, some intermarketing office where I could learn stuff. I could like just use their space over there and then talk to people and learn new skills. Actually, before I was already learning quite a lot. I was learning how to Photoshop, how to, actually there I was introduced to WordPress, and I could have saved a lot of money if I would have known that before, while I started my website. So, sorry. Okay. But during the crisis, I was thinking in the beginning of the crisis that how come that I'm not a bad person, how come this crisis came to us, or how come that this crisis happened, and why did we deserve it, or why did it happen? And I was really angry, and I was really, I don't know, there was like really bad emotions about it. But later, or now, I look back and I think that I'm really happy that this happened to us. I'm really happy because I've never learned as much as I did during this time of crisis. Because I learned about relationships. You know, we used to make lists for our wedding when we had this guest house, and we were like thinking, okay, when we make when we get married, we're just doing this for entertainment purposes. You know, in Estonia usually people live together, they have kids, but they're not into like signing the marriage because they're more like connected through hearts, not by paper. And so we were just thinking, okay, if we get married, then it's just like a huge party, like 200 people maybe. And when the crisis first came, then we make this again. Well, things have changed a little, so maybe it's just relatives and close friends, 70 to 100 people maybe. And then it seemed like, okay, the crisis went on, and we adjusted the list a little. Okay, that's like a handful of people. And well, actually, these days we are still talking about it, and we see that the only people that should be there should be just us. Nobody else is needed actually, and nobody else it's just something that you learn during the crisis about how you act in the situation and how everybody else acts in the situation. But I also learned how to get out of the crisis when suddenly I had learned all the skills and all the stuff that you need to break out of it. And I started like my own companies actually survived because I was offering this service to other companies to help them to how to run your business, that you could cut down your costs, you could cut down everything and then earn money. And basically I started to change other companies and I started to improve them while I was actually learning. In Estonia there was one huge theater that became my client, and I was learning about WordPress, and well, WordPress fixes about 90% of in-page SEO. And so I changed the platform to WordPress and used videos for marketing. And the site was, the traffic went up in 1 year 300%, and sales through website 5 times. So I was like doing the things for the others that I actually needed before. So, and also then I was thinking that actually when the crisis was over, I still had my website. I managed to keep it, the parenting website. So it grew actually into other businesses, and I learned that maybe, well, you're doing things in your way and you think that this is the right way, but sometimes you need to change the angle, you need to change yourself, and then things go better. Because, well, maybe the business was not what I thought it was. Let's say I was in the beginning, I thought that we would make money through advertising and stuff. But now, actually we created a system. This video project where I create a video series for niche websites that you get. One website will buy video series or video content for them with the price 10 times less than it would actually cost for them to make or order this video for themselves. But as they get, let's say, there's like a Spanish website, parenting websites pays for these videos, and the same videos can be used in Russia or in the States or in Estonia, and nobody could tell that actually if it wasn't made specially for that website. So we now sell quality content for different websites and help other companies make money with our products. So it's a win-win-win situation where the visitors of our client site get really good content from the website, our clients get to earn money from it, and we actually do really well as well. So, in the end, I'm thinking that the crisis, it's not a bad thing actually. It's actually a good thing. You just need to think of it as a lesson. There's something that needs to be changed. There's something maybe you need to change in yourself. And, well, there's an opportunity to learn and to improve. And, well, I'm sure that there will be another crisis coming, the ones that you maybe can predict. But finally, the most important thing is that the people that are close to you, family, and, well, you get through when you have, let's say, this attitude. I was thinking that I was so unlucky, that how come that I'm so unlucky that people are so lucky that they get this business there and they get that money over there. But I say that fuck the luck. You can do without, you don't need no luck. You just need to do things that finally will work out for you. Thanks.